Jesus told John to write to 7 churches in Asia Minor. Jesus had a special message for each church, and the letters to the churches follow a similar pattern. They all start with a command for John to write to the angel of the church in that city. The angel may be a spirit being or maybe a human messenger. Either way, the message is really for the church as a whole. After that introductory formula, we are told that these are the words of someone, and then Jesus is described in some way, usually with words found from chapter 1. Jesus says that he knows them, and he has some words of praise followed by some words of criticism. He promises a reward for those who are faithful, and he tells each church to listen to the message of all the churches. Each church can learn from what he says to the others, and we can learn from each of them as well. No matter what century we are in, we can learn from each of the 7 churches. Chapter 2, verse 1 says, "To the angel of the church in Ephesus, write. These are the words of him who holds the 7 stars in his right hand and walks among the 7 golden lampstands." Chapter 1 tells us that this is Jesus, holding the 7 angels and walking among the 7 churches. He says, "I know your deeds, your hard work, and your perseverance." They have worked hard, done well, and have been faithful even in the face of difficulties. He says, "I know that you cannot tolerate wicked people, that you have tested those who claim to be apostles but are not, and have found them false." Just as Paul had predicted in Acts 20, some false teachers came in among the people of Ephesus, but the church figured out that they were false. Those false teachers did not pass the test of truth. Jesus summarizes his praise for them in verse 3. "You have persevered and have endured hardships for my name and have not grown weary." Good job, he says. One thing we can learn from this is that truth is important. We should test the teachers to see if they are teaching the gospel of Jesus. We can also see here that Jesus does not always give us smooth sailing. Sometimes we encounter hardships because of our allegiance to Jesus, and we need to persevere and not get tired. We are to be wary, but not weary. It takes work to be alert, but don't let it wear you out.